Welcome, my dear students. This is the third part and last part for a photograph by Shirley Tolson. And today we are going to complete the question answers. All the questions given in the book you have to do in your notebook, and the questions which I am discussing right now, this is just for your understanding. Okay. Afterwards, there will be some MCQ, and that will be done in CW. So let us focus on question answers. Question number 1. What does the word cardboard denote in the poem? Why has this word been used? The answer is the word cardboard denotes photograph in the poem. The cardboard signifies just an ordinary board used to have the photograph fixed on it. Question number 2. What has the camera captured? Answer is the camera has captured the picture of the poet's mother and her two girl cousins. Question number 3. What has not changed over the years? Does this suggest something to you? Answer. The sea has not changed over the years. It suggests mutability and ephemerality of human life, and on the other hand the eternity of natural elements. Question number 4. The poet's mother laughed at the snapshot. What did this laugh indicate? Answer is this laugh indicates how she enjoyed cherishing the youthful moments of her past. Question number 5. What is the meaning of the line both wry with the labored ease of loss? Answer is both the mother and the daughter suffered loss, so they were disappointed. The mother had lost her youthful beauty and the daughter lost her mother. However, both of them bore the pain of loss easily. Question number 6. What does this circumstance refer to? Answer. This circumstance refers to the death of her mother. Question number 7. The three stanzas depict three different phases. What are they? Answer. The first stanza refers to the description of the photograph and the mother's childhood. The second stanza refers to the mother's adulthood and reminiscence of past. The third stanza refers to the death of her mother and stoic resignation to her fate. But before ending the poem, once again I would like to explain the detailed summary of the poem. The poet looks at the photograph of her mother. It was the day in the photograph when her mother, a 12 years old girl, and her two girl cousins, Betty and Dolly, went on a sea holiday. They were waiting. They were wading along the shore, holding hands when their uncle took their photograph as they stood smiling. Her mother was the oldest of the three. The cousins were holding her mother's hands. Her mother had a beautiful face before the poet was born. The sea appears to have changed very less, but there is a lot of change in the poet's life. Her mother is no more with her. She is dead now. About 20 or 30 years later, poet's mother would look at the photograph and laugh at the snapshot and nostalgically comment on how they were dressed up for the beach. The poet says that the sea holiday was her mother's past and her mother's laughter is her past. Both the mother and the daughter suffered a loss each, but they bore the loss easily. The mother had lost her youthful beauty When she looked at her photograph, on the other hand, the poet lost her mother. Now the poet's mother is dead for 12 years. Nothing can be said about the death of her mother. The poet has silently resigned to her fate to accept the fact that her mother is dead. The silence of the photograph has silenced the poet. Some poetic devices are here. You can go through in the meantime. Number 1, stood still, SS, alliteration as well as sibilance. Through their, TT, alliteration. Their terribly transient, TTT, alliteration. Transient feet, transferred epithet. Feet, synecdoche, here feet refers to human life. Both right with the alliteration. Labored ease, oxymoron. Labored and ease both are opposite meaning. Silence, silences, it is alliteration SS as well as personification. So I hope you have understood well. Class 11 Science, I am your class teacher too, and I have collected your names and all the details, but the mobile numbers are actually some of them have WhatsApp and some does not have, so you'll have to send on my mobile number your WhatsApp numbers with your name so that I can add you in the group made for class 11 science. Okay, hope you have understood everything, and if you have still any doubts you can feel free anytime to approach me. Okay, thank you.